Okay, it's still the 10th of November. It's about 2 or 3 hours later. And I'm thinking about politics. I'm thinking about astrology and the world politics. The world government, the idea of government, of structure, of authority is traditionally associated with Capricorn. And now we have Pluto in Capricorn, about a quarter of the way through. And Pluto in Capricorn is bringing a complete transformation of the way we govern or allow others to govern our lives. It's bringing this notion of both the new world order and the new world order firmly into the consciousness. But the whole nature of politics is changing, and about time too. You see, it's much the same as the churches, in that for hundreds of years, thousands of years, there's been so few of us that we've needed individuals to minister for our spiritual needs with religion, or to minister for our economic needs, as in civil needs, as in with politics, but no more. We see in those countries that are fortunate enough to have a so-called democratic system, we see either, as in Britain, the three-party system, or in America, the two-party system. We see in other countries ideas around proportional representation or first past the post. Do you know what? It's all really sterile, and it's all really dumb, and it's all really 20th century and 19th century, and we just don't need this type of politics anymore. Instead, I've got a suggestion for something better. With Pluto in Capricorn, it's made me think about the structure of the global politic. And now that Saturn's in Scorpio, Saturn in Pluto's sign, Pluto in Saturn's sign, in mutual reception, dancing with each other, it gives the opportunity to bring slow but permanent change into the structures of the global politics. Now, I suggest that we've spent so long listening to person A going, vote for me and we'll do it my way, or person B going, no, vote for me and we'll do it this way. And we've got the choice between doing it that way or doing it that way. We don't have any real say in what we want doing. We just got the choice between two evils. And they're both busy slagging each other off. And I don't care if it's the Labour Party and the Tories in Britain, or the Democrats and the Republicans in America. The Conservative, the more right-wing, are getting more and more entrenched, and they're still sticking to principle in the way it should be, even though they're falling in numbers. Whereas the more left-wing are falling apart under the expectations of people's human rights and civil liberties. I suggest that instead we should have a political system where individuals nominate themselves for a parliament, a government, but they do not belong to any particular party, and they do not stand for any particular political creed or philosophy. Instead, they are individuals, well-paid individuals, who genuinely desire to represent the best for their community. If I had someone knocking on my door saying, look, will you vote for me? I'm a decent guy, and when I get into government, I will make every big decision available for referendum in my local environment via the internet, I'd vote for him like a flash. And I'm sure that most of my friends would as well. If we felt that our vote would actually make any difference, we'd use it a lot more. And if we knew that our ability to have our voice heard in some type of representation would happen, then this would influence a lot more people into voting. We'd have a much more democratic society. Enough of party politics. Let's have consensus, let's have majority rule, and when I say majority, I mean 60-40, 65-35, not the 49.5, 50.5 that we currently have in the so-called democracies of the Western world. Let's get rid of the political parties. Pluto in Capricorn is saying, let's do it for ourselves. Let's take more responsibility for our votes. Let's bring a kind of consensus politics through our representatives asking us what we want instead of telling us what they think they want. Because Pluto in Capricorn is clear. If political systems are not transformed and reorganised in a way that is totally transparent, absolutely 100% crystal clear and clean, then more and more corruption, sordidness and twistedness will come out. And you wait and see what the coming 3 weeks holds.